Did I now? Let me save first, actually. Are you absolutely certain of this fact? Mr. White, Oliver & Co. That's the one! Absotively Posilutely. That's all I remember from that movie. Because I've never seen it. I've only seen ads for it. Absotively Posilutely. There's a bit where a dog walks over a sewer grate and the wind from the sewer grate blows his fur up, and it's a reference to Marilyn Monroe. Because the dog has a lot of fur. And his skin is saggy. Anyway. If you need my help, talk to me on Instagram. The victim died from a single blow. What the fuck? What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told us Kurt you were absolutely positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, go on. No! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him go up! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. That was real vague! Then, the next moment I saw Miss B run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. Then turned and ran through the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. You thwap. That was... thwap. Thwap, indeed. Very well, we begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Yeah, no. Deal with it. This is almost over. What are you talking about? The thing. Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over the sink. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. What? You're saying that you saw the glass light stand? Yeah. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Yeah, it was. Wait, back. Let's press this. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've ever heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts! I'm so confused! It's falling apart! Objection! Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well. The witness may continue his account. Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No, triple no. How would I? Wait, how would I? How could I? I did the judge's voice for no reason. How is this for a Trump impression? I did, because he is like sort of, he talks as though his nose is blocked all the time. we're doing good with the coronavirus. You know, we have 0 deaths. I'm flagrantly lying, but whatever. I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. I'm British again for no reason. Mr. White, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. The killer you attacked, but she dodged. Now, before, you said she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. Excuse me. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a whoops. What did you do then? What did you do then? I'm sorry, I'm still sick. No, not me, the killer, I mean. He gave chase. Objection. Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Oh, Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. Okay, I'm guessing. I just got a text, so I'm guessing people are home. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, alright, thank you, Miles. First name terms, are we? You did it with a single blow thwap. Thwap? That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes, well. I'm a man of peace, you see. Pohoenix!
Pohoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative.
He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy. Okay, I think I remember what it is. It's the floor plans, isn't it? Yeah, how would he have seen that? There's no other windows. Yeah, objection. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Look at it. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Mm-hmm. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Ching! Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? God, the white and white is confusing the shit out of me. What do you have to say to that? Ridiculous. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There is no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime of the murder took place! Yeah. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Hey, this beer. He's gonna get back up, and it's gonna be like perfectly fine. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
I forget about Edgeworth.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Hmm?
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Edgeworth, you whore. You fucking sloot bag. The wiretap?
Order!
Edgeworth, you dirty little fuck slut.
Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
The distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by whom? No! Fuck you! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Yes, yeah. Oh, fuck off! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay co offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Big red light.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He's determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the light stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I entered the fake call offices. Of course, I'd done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Is that it?
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound.
Correct, that is right. Does alibi not exist in this game? No. Everyone's an idiot except for Phoenix.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin. You may cross-examine.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix! So I know what the answer is. I remember what the answer is, but I don't remember how to get to it. You're lying. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Get it? Right. Was it really you that went to the office? Fuckhead? Or was it Miss May? Unidentifiable fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. But if they're unidentifiable, then how could you possibly know? You just said that they were unidentifiable. You cannot just jump to the conclusion that it was— oh, for fuck's sake. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on this prince. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the law offices of Fay & Co.
Why did you tap me his phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It's quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. For when I murdered her. I mean, it was such a beauticious thing, deserves attention, does it not? That is all. For fuck's sake, there's nothing here for me to press on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. So when you murdered her... Uh-oh. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. It's more than I can say for you. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix!
Huh?
Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up,
Oh, no, that's not her voice. Never give up, Phoenix. Yeah? Mia? What just happened? Where am I? Oh, I collapsed. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I'm apparently not allowed to speak ill about Edgeworth. Did Kathleen say that? I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Did I collapse again? Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Oh. You're... Maya? No. Oh, why aren't you allowed? I said that. Why are you not allowed to speak ill of Miles Edgeworth Mitsurugi Reiji? Didn't you know that the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Her Honto ni Shikara. Oh no. So Maya is channeling you then? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. You can call me Maya. Maybe we shouldn't have been named so similarly. I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't give up either. That's what I came here to tell you. Honey? You don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Ooh, September 4th. That's after! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. That too. Right, September 9th is today. Not... Oops. I thought September 9th was the day of the murder, but no, September 9th is today. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right! Do you think in Japanese he's saying Naruhodo? Cause his name is Naruhodo. Like with an extended O. And that's the pun. So whenever he says right. Everyone in the anime, everyone calls him Naruhodo, like without the extended vowel at the end, and that's what gets translated as Nick.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Because I said he was scum. Oh, did Did YouTube not allow it? Oops.
Is the defendant?
I don't know why that would be. Because I'm on live chat right now. I know it says welcome to live chat, but I've been on live chat this entire time. I just clicked it right now. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant's Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. Today.
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. What could he possibly do? Prove the the witness's guilt? Bollocks!
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Was it? Was it that?
I don't believe you.
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Baha! You're grasping! Baha! You're grasping! That was better. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, last night's stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
Fuck! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fayencall offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of, Objection! Phoenix Wright. What? Fuck?
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright, for I have pulled yet more fake evidence out of my anus. Huh? Well, there's no way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. That is some JoJo level of reaction from the killer, yep. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Mr. Phoenix Wright is innocent. I don't know why I added Mr., but whatever. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to forge some more evidence. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Factual evidence that I will, once again, pull from my anus.
I see. Objection denied.
Son of a bitch!
The completion of the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth a show to come up with or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course, thank you for your time.
Ah! The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. I didn't read that. Wait. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Ah. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I. Yeah, it's almost as though I'm the defendant and I'm gonna die. I have something I would like to read to the court. It's this thing that was just handed to me randomly. The memo Mio had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Son of a bitch! Hey, I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Phoenix!
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Poetics Wright,
Not guilty.
Yay! That is all. This court is adjourned.